Good morning. AI-powered search ads. Let me start off with saying what we actually mean with AI. Being an engineering director responsible for some of the AI models behind search ads, I want to get a little bit deeper. Show of hands, who of you is using a navigational system to plan your walking routes or get driving directions? Yeah, that's what I expected, right? Almost all of us. And perhaps that's not very surprising, given that these analytical or predictive AI models have been optimizing the world around us for a number of years now. How about multi-search? So that's when you use an image and text to research a certain topic or to follow an inspiration for a purchase. So in this case, it's about a dress, but in green, not orange. I have to say, this is one of my new favorite tools. I just used it this morning to search whether a lamp similar to the one in my cool hotel room would be available in Switzerland. Now, what's behind these capabilities is a really deep intent understanding of text and other modalities like image and video. And that has really reached a new level with these large language models that have been emerging in the last 12 to 18 months, and their corresponding models for other modalities. But let's face it, it's the generative capability that really has been in the spotlight for the last 6 months and marks this inflection point for AI. BART, that's an experimental system powered by Google's generative AI, is such an example of how AI can become a creative, helpful collaborator for you every day. Personally, I'm at least as fond of these generative text capabilities in Gmail that help me just with a click of the button to rewrite my emails to be shorter or more formal or elaborating. So, what does that mean for ads, though? The same Google AI that I've just portrayed here is behind search ads. And it really multiplies your marketing expertise. It helps you meeting customers where they are, augments your creativity, and increases your results. It creates this flywheel where you provide creative assets, goals, conversions, and then AI kicks off, right? First, it casts a super wide net of potential customers' audience. Second, it optimizes for results. And then third, it delivers the right message to the right person. So let me dig a little bit deeper in each of these. First, AI casting a wide net. Really, the basis of that is this superior intent understanding of text powered by large language models. My favorite example is, that's a true one, right? That's a search ad. It's a user searching for a remedy for their dog's ear infection at home. And then that's matched to a keyword from an advertiser who has offers a remedy for a dog's ear infection without a vet. This is really a logical understanding of the intent of the user and the advertiser. And that's at the core, right? Deep language understanding. And now we bring in all of the context. For an advertiser, we bring in the keywords, the landing page, the creatives, the other keywords, and that rich set of texts and images is now the basis of our understanding of the marketing intent, and we match that with an equally sophisticated understanding of the user's intent behind queries, and I have to say, long and short. So, because we had that earlier, like the long queries, the intent understanding is actually there for that. And so then we can connect, and this is, if you go from Google Slides to PowerPoint, you connect a person searching for houseplants with gardening tools. My apologies for that. I will not really go into detail with the second step, with AI achieving results. You all said you're using navigational systems. So I think you trust me that predictive models for clicks and conversions can optimize your marketing spend. So I'll just skip over that and get to the third very interesting point is AI delivering the right message to the right person. Now, what that used to mean was assembling your creative assets into the right combination for the right audience, right? The headlines, the descriptions, etc., on the fly. But now, with generative AI, we can go further. We can really tune the marketing message to the query of the user. And so what you see here is an example on the left is the before, right, where a user searching for skincare for dry, sensitive skin would see a creative saying, shop our skin and hair care line and get ready to turn heads. And now what we do, or what we will do, we are doing already, but it's going to be released in the near future, is now we take that query and generate a variant of that creative for that user query. And so now all of a sudden the headline reads, soothe your dry, sensitive skin, start owning your glow today. And it's really spot on to the query while staying grounded in your creative material. And that works for classic search, but it also works in these new generative environments, in Google's case, search generative experience, where now if your ad wants to show in the context of a larger answer, a more complex answer given by the system, you can imagine that you need to tune your ad content for that context. I think to use the analogy or the question earlier today, is AI a tool or a partner? I would claim what you've seen so far was perhaps more in the tool category, right? It works behind the scenes for you to achieve your objectives. But I also agree it has now this power to become the partner. So the next step now is we actually partner with you in that initial step of creating the campaigns. And so here's an example of creating images. It works equally well for text, where you give a description of the marketing goals, and then the AI system suggests headlines, descriptions. But I like here is it's of course an ad for cat food, right? Cats are the favorite topic. And here the marketer says, describe, like create images that are about cat food containing fresh salmon and vegetables. And the system generates 4 candidates. Just gonna wait for a second. All generated images. And now the marketer can say, I select a couple and I may actually discard the others, right? You stay in full control, but have this partner AI work with you to generate content. And so now that flywheel is slightly modified, right? So first you create the goal, you provide the goal and the conversion data, and you partner with AI to generate the creatives. Then AI casts a wide net based on that superior intent understanding for the advertiser and the user. It optimizes for results, like the driving directions. And then, last but not least, it sends the right message to the right user in the right context of their query or the answer from a generative system. Thank you.